More on that later, but we begin with a team who are beginning to show their strength. Back-to-back wins hint that Reading are finally punching above their weight, but there's no tougher test right now than the Championship's heavy hitters and top scorers Wolves. To the Madejski we go, and throw in verbal combinations, Paul Walker.
Wolves in the famous gold, kicking from left to right as we look. And can they improve on a record of 5 wins in their last 6? They were pretty comfortable against Fulham in their last game before the international break. And this could well be a similar game. Reading light to get on the ball and keep it. But Wolves, when they had it, used it to good effect a fortnight ago. There's Ryan Bennett winning a header, and this is Mo Barrow. Saiss is there helping out. Having a fine season, Romain Saiss, and also enjoying his time with Morocco as well, helping them put their place in Russia next year. This is Swift, takes a pot shot. Oh, and off the post. And it can't be followed in by Barrow, but it was almost a dream start for Reading. John Ruddy at full stretch. John Swift knew exactly what he wanted to do. The ball was moving wickedly in the air. And John Ruddy getting down low to his left. And what a debut it has been in English football for that man there, Nuno Espirito Santo. His achievements here in his short time at Wolves have been noticed by Everton. Helped on by Kermorgant. And Conor Cody is there to tidy things up. Oh, Ruddy! Hammered the ball straight at Mo Barrow. And the Wolves goalkeeper very, very nearly embarrassed with this. Conor Cody's back pass, and John Ruddy just blasts the ball at Mo Barrow. And let's be honest about things here. Reading could be 2-0 up. Neves onto Romain Saiss. Neves. Bonatini. Works out to Cavallero. Faced by Thiago Ilori. Jota, lovely ball through, Cavallero onside, round the goalkeeper, Wolves lead! Ivan Cavallero sets Wolves on their way. Wolves could have been 2 goals down before this. Jota. Lovely ball through, dissects the Reading defence, and Ivan Cavallero as calm as you like. His 3rd goal of the campaign. And it's Reading 0, Wolves 1. That's not a good ball, and Reading are in here. And Conor Cody gets a nick on that ball to deny Dave Edwards from getting through, but Wolves very nearly punished for a mistake. At times, living dangerously. Corner taken quickly and towards Vandenberg, missed by him, Kermorgant! Well, Wolves threw bodies behind that shot. Drops on the edge of that 6-yard box. Now, did a Reading player have the final touch there? Bacuna looking at the options, too high for Kermorgant, who's claiming he was pushed by Ryan Bennett. Nothing doing. And the ball gets delivered here. Now, was Kermorgant pushed? I'm not so sure. Well, they've got clear here. This is Bonatini looking for options. And coming in from the right is Doherty. He tried to find Saiss, but it has reached Neves. Jota. He was appealing for a handball, Jota. Diogo Jota fired the ball at Vandenberg, who tries to move out of the way of it. But he will know that 1-0 is still very much a dangerous lead to have. Neves. Vinagre taking on Gunter, and he's got in there as well. Vinagre right across goal. Oh, it was begging to be tapped in. Oh, it's been given away. Here's Bonatini, striking chance, just wide. Well, by his recent standards, he's been quiet today, Leo Bonatini. And here is Leandro Bacuna. Oh, he's found Behrens. Mo Barrow is square! Oh, terrific save from Ruddy. There's a Luko! Took a slight deflection, goes for the corner. What a save this is. That could turn out to be a match-winning stop from the Wolves goalkeeper. And it just brushes the leg of Willy Boly on its way through. Bacuna's cross. And Vinagre ran into McShane. Aluko ready to the rescue again. Oh, how on earth have Wolves survived that? So many scares for them today. Well, Vinagre, who's been excellent all day, made an error there. And John Ruddy, excellent agility. Certainly they've had Wolves worried on several occasions, but at the moment they have nothing to show for it. Neves. Doherty. Costa. Doherty continued the run, he wanted it back, he's got it back. Oh, he's done brilliantly, what a turn, what a goal! To send Wolves back to the top of the Championship. Matt Doherty with his first goal of the season, and what a special one it is too. It's a brilliant finish from Matt Doherty, who starts it and finishes it. Gets it back from Costa, spins away from John Swift, left foot, back of the net, and Wolves are going back to the top of the Championship table. And Wolves will be looking down on everybody else once again.
Yeah, it was a good performance, a good result against a good team. Reading is a good team. They caused us a lot of problems, so made us defend. It was a difficult game, so very good for us.
Was the finishing then the difference today?
Well, you can say that. If you've seen the game yourself. The opportunity that we have, especially second half, you should have at least score two. But on the other hand, you need to not give away, especially that first goal. It's too easy. You need to track your runner. You need to go with him, and then he doesn't have the time to finish it, and he did. He got the time to finish it, and you know they have quality players. Everybody knows that. So if you give them time and space, they will finish it.
And what about for you getting on the score sheet? How pleasing was that?
It's about time. I had a few chances and missed a lot of chances. So yeah, obviously delighted. Even the celebration, I kind of didn't really know what I was doing. So obviously, yeah, happy to seal the game for us in the end.
And your goalkeeper deserves enormous credit, doesn't he? 2 huge saves in the second half at 1-0 from John Ruddy.
It's his job. It's his job, and he's doing well.
But even still,
clean sheet. All the team work well defensive.
Yeah.
John did a good job. He's defensive. It's part of the game.
Nuno's got this mantra that performances are more important than results, and I think he's right. He keeps the players grounded, and they know if they don't perform, similar to today, that their places are in jeopardy. And I can bet you bottom dollar that on Wednesday against Leeds will be a much more improved performance, and I expect another victory there as well.
A scoreline that completely flatters Wolves. I'm not sure how we haven't scored at least 1 goal this game, but you can't deny that they are a good side, and yeah, I think where we are in the table really doesn't reflect how we have been playing in the last few games, because I think we have played really well. And yeah, it's not going to be a promotion or even a playoff challenging season, but I definitely think we're going to be okay.
Well, Chris, not to be patronising, credit to Reading in defeat, but with Wolves, there's just those moments of class that they're repeating week after week.
You know what, Reading for the first 10-15 minutes were excellent, you know, should have been 2-0 up, but it wasn't to be in this quality. I've got to say, if you Jaap Stam, and you look at the positioning of your back four, that's Gunter in there, by the way, who's followed Matt Doherty all the way. You're happy. Yeah. For me, you're happy. But Wolves have good players. You know, Bonatini, always looking to make things happen and looking for the space, and I'll play this on now, and that's exactly what you see. Bonatini makes the move, creates the space for Jota, but look at Cavaleiro. One thing in his mind, can he get in there? Now, you look at his body language for me. Jota's got the quality to obviously execute the pass. Ilori, for me, you've got to follow your man all the way. Where's the danger area? This is where it is. That's where Cavaliero's breaking his neck to get to, and he's got to follow him all the way. He doesn't do that, and then look at the finish. Sheer quality, but Jaap Stam dragged him after 30 minutes for that very fact. Again, you see it here. Look at him breaking his neck to get in there, not followed. You know what? Quality speaks for it. The finish speaks for itself, but Ilori, for me, poor defending.
What a pass, though, Chris.
Oh,
what a pass.
Yeah, if McShane, he's not close enough. As soon as Jota gets his head up, he can execute that pass. You can't allow him that space.
I was looking through all the list of Wolves players who we've lauded on Football in 5 this season. I think John Ruddy's the only one left, so let's get it out of the way. And it was a 2 down, 2 up kind of day for him.
Very much so, like you say. This one here, swift shot from distance. He actually saves it with his face. Very, very lucky. He's up at it. He had a very dodgy start. He was talking to himself, lazy goalkeeping for me, going with the outside of his right foot. But you know what? He's talking to himself, getting himself right, and this is what he's all about. You know, this one, it's just a reaction save, strong hand, up again, ready for the next. Great reflexes, he's commanding, he was communicating. Look at this reaction save, but look at this call, up again, he's ready, he's on his feet again. And I've got to say, three clean sheets in his last 3 games. And as a defender, that's what you want. You want a keeper that's going to exude that confidence.
Reading had a couple of wins on the bounce. They did themselves real credit today. But if you're a Reading player watching at home, that's not any solace, is it?
No, it's not. You know, Jaap Stam came out and he said, you know, they deserved the point, and they did. John Ruddy was the difference today, but they had to be more clinical.